Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Atlantis 1/535 scale USS Iowa build. And in the last video, we sanded down the putty where we did the sink marks, and off camera, as I said in kind of like in my static grass video, I kind of showed it. I did go ahead and fill this in and sand it here and here because I didn't want to have those gaps in there, and I did sand the deck flush with the hull in all spots. And this is, I ended up starting with, what did I start with? I had to use 400 grit in some spots on the really rough stuff, and then I knocked it all the way down to 2000 grit for a final, and then I'll do the isopropyl cleanup for it too. Make sure all the dust is off of it. Make sure I didn't get nothing in here. But that's for the whole hull there. And in this video, I was looking at the instructions and I was thinking that it would be time for paint booth time, but then I got to looking at these other parts that need to be assembled and put on, and I noticed there's sink marks here, some there, definitely one there, pretty bad. So, and then I'll have to look at that a little more. I don't know, they look like sink marks to me from those pins, the pegs, but I'll have to look. The top of the box, you can't really see them. I don't know if that's because they painted the model in the box, but they sometimes retouch those photos, I think. But I want to fill all these sinkholes in these parts and put these halves together and just kind of do a little bit of assembly before priming. And that's what we're going to do in this video, is we'll do a little bit of a pre-assembly here. So let's go ahead and start with these big, well, I don't know the technical terms for it. Would you call it the superstructure? I don't know. I don't know the technical terms of ships. This is my first ship build. We'll get these two out, and then we'll go ahead and cut these off. I gotta be careful so I don't break the guns on it too. And there's some flash you'll see in areas that I want to get cleaned up too. Let's go ahead and start with these couple pieces here. You definitely got to get rid of the flash here. But I figured to assemble these, I got these nice pegs that I can use my little alligator clip parts holders that I got for painting them and everything, so I think that'll turn out pretty good. I wasn't going to do that anymore. A little bit more. It's not terrible. I just, in my final kit, I don't want to see the sink marks and everything through the paint. Got a little bit of flash there. It's not a whole lot of steps in this kit, so I think the majority of the work's going to just be a little bit of cleanup. Something must attach to there. It's got like I think that's, must be an antenna or something. So up there, now we can join these two halves together. It's been so darn hot outside. Feels good to be down here and working on this. Okay, that's looking better. Looks like we got a little bit of stuff right here. There, we got it. Alright, let's get our thin set out. Let's move the instructions over. I don't really want to... We're not going to go to this page, so I'll just fold it over like that. And we'll... I think we're safe to join these two, right? I'm going to put some glue in this right here. Join them and hold them into place for a bit. Make sure they're straight. That alignment looks good there, so I'm going to go ahead and weld the seam. I think I'll wait to put the antenna on after I get the sink marks done, because there's gonna be some definite sanding involved there, and I could see myself knocking those off. And we'll just go across the bottom here. Okay, let's set you off to the side here, and let's clean these up and join them while we're at it. This one really doesn't look that bad. Can't remember. I think I cut it off the sprue there. Yeah, that's not much to that. Just the sink mark. Maybe a little bit of flash around that part. Getting some good experience cleaning up the flashing kits. The last couple here. Not too bad of a fit. We got little stuff on the top here keeping us from closing all the way. Don't want to sand away my detail either, though. How'd that do? Oh, much better. Much, much better. I like that. So let's do the same as we did. We got a couple pegs and the holes they go into. Line everything up. Not bad. Like that. I'm gonna go ahead and start here where it's easier to see for me. I was looking at the box. I was thinking it was, you know, your ship gray, and this painted inside here, the decking of certain areas and then the tops of here and whatnot. It looks blue on the box. I thought it was kind of a blue, but they say dark gray in the instruction call out. And then you look at the one picture on the side of the box, you can see it is dark gray. Kind of tricky on my eyes there. Gonna go all the way around this here. And I always forget to say it, but now that it's on my, I'm thinking about it right now, I want to thank everybody who's been following all the, not that I have a whole lot of builds on my channel, but I'd like to thank everybody who's been following along, all the nice comments that I've gotten and the tips and advice, and I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed, and I hope everybody enjoys. I do plan on eventually, once the builds are done, I kind of had the idea of just showing the whole build in videos, but I do plan on one of my one person that was watching commented on one of my earlier, I think it was a Cadillac Brome build, suggested doing like a time lapse sped up video of the model being assembled. I do plan on doing that when they're finished. I think that's an excellent idea. Let's see, what else do we got here? I think we'll do a little bit of, we'll get the rest of these parts off the tree anyway. Yeah, any suggestions, comments are always welcome, and even if you think I'm doing something weird, let me know. I'm by no means a pro at this at all. I'm happy I got back into this hobby. I used to build models all the time when I was a teenager and when I was younger, but kind of got out of it. You know, life goes by and get busy doing other stuff, but in the last year I've gotten back into it, and I'm glad I did. This is probably the cleanest piece of all. Wasn't much to do on that one. This one does have quite a bit of flash, though. That and YouTube's a good spot. YouTube is actually what got me back into it. I started watching, I can't remember how it got suggested, but I started getting suggestions for a bunch of model channels, and got me back into it. So I thank YouTube for it. Okay, that, and I think what I'll do next is get these off here. I don't know, where are we at on time here? 15 minutes? Kind of want to build one of those planes. Should we build the planes? I think we will. That's the sad part, though. Early in the stage, most of my videos doing nothing but cleaning parts up. Gotta start somewhere, though. Oh, those are pretty well. And another thing about these ships, I always thought the big guns right here, they say to paint them silver color. I always thought the barrels were the ship color, or maybe it depends on the ship too. I don't know. But I looked at that and I was like, really? Oh, you know what? I didn't cut the wings out. Yeah, we gotta put these planes together. Make sure I don't. There we go. I was afraid it was gonna take a chunk out of the wing. Like that one did a little bit, but I can sand it. Oh, it might be flash too. There we go. Okay. So I think all we need to do, according to that instruction, I have to flip it over though. Goes from the back. Oh yeah, there's the. If you look real close, you can see the ailerons. It goes like that. I guess I'll hold it like that. Trickiest part of this is going to be getting the wings straight. So let's grab that glue back. We'll just go along this side and then hopefully I'll get it on straight. That don't look too bad. Trying to find a good spot to hold it. Like that. And do we bump it? Yeah, I got a little flash on the rudder there. That don't look too bad. I think we'll get the other side glued. Just let that set up a second. That is awesome. There we go. I didn't have it pushed up against it right. Now I'm crooked. Look better? Boy, you can tell I'm tired tonight. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, hopefully I can sand that down without. I'm gonna let these wings dry before I mess with that. I'm gonna go put that on the alligator clip before I lose it. Yeah, that turned out pretty good actually. And we'll assemble the other one quick, and then we'll call that a video. Should be a pro at this by now, right? There we go. I'm actually gonna go both sides. I might, because last time the bottom of the wing fell a little bit, and I had to that's why I had to readjust it. Looks pretty good there. It's pretty good there. Whoop. There, that looks better. And we'll get the bottom. Make sure that I didn't. This one's got a little ejector pin there, but not too bad. A little flash around the rudder. But I kept looking at them and I was thinking, boy, I gotta assemble those. Looks pretty straight. And from head like that. We'll put that one on one of the alligator clips so I don't lose it. I can find an empty one. Well, I guess I got 50 of them on the back of the holder here. There we go. I think we'll call that a video. And I'll start working on the sink marks on here, and probably the next video you'll see we'll assemble more of this. Like put the antenna on and all this stuff. Get those joined. But I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.